Hey there, I'm Cast Iron Katie, and in this video I am going to be featuring some of our local produce. We are in a very large coastal agriculture area, and at this particular RV park we get a lot of produce given to us by guests, and we got some strawberries that were just way too ripe. They're too ripe to go in the clamshell and be shipped across the country. So since they are so ripe, we got them. I'm going to make a strawberry crisp in this video. I have 5 cups of strawberries, and there's also a tablespoon of lemon juice in there. Add a 1/4 cup of sugar, and since these are so ripe and so juicy, I have a 1/4 cup of cornstarch here. Stir that together, and then we will put it in the bottom of the Dutch oven. We're going to use the Dutch oven as a cooking vessel in this video. It is a outdoor Dutch oven. The outdoor Dutch oven has pegs on the bottom to hold it over the charcoal briquettes, and it has a lip on the lid to hold the briquettes on. Okay, I'm gonna keep mixing that until like there's no more dry spots in the cornstarch or the sugar. Okay, that's pretty good. That'll go in the bottom. The nice thing about crisps are you can use any sort of fruit that appeals to you, probably with the exception of citrus. I wouldn't think you'd want a citrus one. Any berry, pear, apple, peach, all sounds good in a crisp. Okay, cover that up. We are cooking outdoors. We don't want anything to fall in it. Now we'll make the crumble that is placed on top of it. We've got a 1/4 cup of white sugar, a 1/4 cup of brown sugar, and then a 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And in this container I have 2/3 cup of flour, and there's 2/3 cup of oats. We'll give that a stir with my potato masher. Just kind of mix it up a little bit, and then we'll add a stick of butter. Whenever you do outdoor cooking on your camping trip, it's always a good idea to pack what you need. Maybe not the whole bag of flour, but in the little Tupperware containers. You can plan it out, pre-measure it. That way there's a lot less to do whenever you do get to your campsite. So, take the butter and cut it up, and then we'll mix it into our crumble there. Alright, let's see how easy this mixes up. Seems like it's going to be a little stiff. Yeah. I do like the potato masher though, because it gives me the consistency that I want in the crumble. Our mixture is kind of the consistency of, it's kind of gravelly consistency, but that's exactly how we want it. We will pour this over the top of it. We're going to bake it at 325. The recipe I'm using, it says 350, but I like to go 25 degrees cooler because this is a very dark pan. So we'll do 325, and we'll know it's done whenever the strawberry is bubbling up through the crumble and it's starting to brown on top. I have the coals already started, so I will just take this over there and we will start arranging. We're over by the hot coals, so we're going to talk safety first thing. The safety equipment that I have to handle the briquettes and the hot Dutch oven are a lid lifter. The lid lifter lifts the entire Dutch oven and it will lift the lid. And I have tongs, barbecue tongs, to arrange the briquettes so that we reach the proper temperature. And I have oven mitts in case I need to handle any part of the Dutch oven. And finally, closed-toed shoes, just in case the briquette gets swirly and gets away from me. Okay, so we are doing this at 325. So to get 325, you take the number that is on your lid, that'll be the inner diameter of your Dutch oven, and you will subtract 3. That's how many briquettes go on the bottom. In this case, it's 7. And then you add 3, and in this case, it'll be 13 that go on the top. So let's start arranging them. I'm going to arrange them in a pattern that is about the diameter of the bottom of the Dutch oven. You have less coals on the bottom than you do the top because heat rises and you'll have more heat escaping from the top than you will the bottom. Okay, this is not hot, so I can easily handle it. Okay, the pegs are all situated in between the briquettes. So now we will put 13 on top. Once we get these, that's about half a briquette there. Let me find a little smidge here to put with it. There we go. All right. Once we get these arranged, I start timing it for about 10 minutes and then I rotate it so that there won't be any hot spots on top or bottom. Okay. Let me see here. 3, 6, 8. All right, one more. Okay. We'll come back in 10 minutes and rotate our Dutch oven in the lid. It's been about 10 minutes since we put the crisp on. We're going to rotate it using a lid lifter. So we don't want there to be any hot spots or too much heat concentrating in one spot and burning the crumble. We'll rotate the Dutch oven, rotate the lid, and we'll come back in 10 minutes and check on it, and if we need to, we'll rotate it again. Our strawberry crisp has baked for 40 minutes, rotating it every 10 minutes, and it is done. I am going to take it out. I did check it just a moment ago. And let's see if I can hit it down a little further. There we go. Okay. Go. It's bubbled through the crust. little browner on top. It wasn't browning as fast as I thought it needed to, but it was bubbling, so I knew the strawberries were cooking. So I took 2 briquettes off of the bottom and put them on the top to provide more heat for the top, and I did that at 20 minutes. So I am gonna let this cool off a bit and then we'll give it a try. The strawberry crisp has cooled down a little bit. It's still warm. But we're going to give it a taste. Oh, look at that. Oh. It's not complete without some ice cream. Okay. Let's see how it turned out. It doesn't seem real crisp-like, but I think that as it sets up and cools off, the topping will crisp up a little more. These strawberries are so good. It's almost like a jelly. They were just the perfect amount of ripeness. This is a fantastic recipe, and you can do it whenever you're camping. This is Cast Iron Katie. Thanks so much for watching.